In the series of learning programming in C, we have discussed nested for loop and nested while loop. Now we are left with nested do while loop. So that is what I'll discuss in this video. Everything about nested do while loop, the general syntax, working of nested do while loop with the help of flowchart, as well as we will see the working of this nested do while loop with the help of a program in the last of that video, and we will write in that program and we will see what output you will get. So some important points also we will discuss about this nested do while loop in this video. Now what is nested do while loop? See, I am saying nested do while means do while within a do while, right? If you say nested while means while within while, nested for within for, right? But if you say generally nested loop means it is not compulsory that you can nest same type of loops. We can also write something like this. First of all, we can write a for loop. Within this for loop we can write while loop. Within this while loop we can write do while loop. That is also fine, right? So you can nest different types of loop also. But here I am saying nested do while means nesting of do while loop, means do while within a do while, right? So see, what is the general syntax of this nested do while loop? I hope you know the syntax of do while loop. Just we do, first of all we write do keyword, then here is suppose this body of the loop, and at last we write while, and here we write condition, right? This is syntax of, here we write what? This is what? Body of this loop. Whatever statement you write here, that would be considered as body of the loop. Statement here, or you can write on that increment and decrement also in this loop, here in this body of the loop, right? Now again one more loop I am writing within this do while. So one more loop, that is again we am writing this is the syntax, right? So this is what nesting of do while loop, right? This is, you can say that inner loop statement block, right? This is what inner loop and this is what outer loop. So here you can write this is what outer loop statement. Here you can write outer loop statement, here also you can write. So after entering into this outer loop, before starting another loop, we can also write some statements, any printf statement or anything, if else block or anything. And after completion of this also you can write some statements. It's not like that here only you can write some statements or here only you can write some statements. At both the places you can write, right? And after that just close the outer loop. So this is what nested do while loop. One more thing, you can do what? Nesting up to many levels according to your requirement. One more do while loop within this. Within that one more do while loop. Here I'm doing what? Only nesting of, I'm using only 2 do while loops, right? So now what is the working of this do while loop? First of all, control will enter because this is exit control loop. Condition would be checked at the exit point. Enter, execute some outer loop statements, then again enter this inner do while loop, execute these block of statements, then check this condition, inner loop condition. If this is true, again repeat same loop, right? Execute these statements, again check the condition. If condition is true, again execute these statements. If the condition is false, then come out of this loop. Immediately after this loop, whatever we have written, some outer loop statements, execute those statements. And now check the condition of outer loop. If this condition is true, what? Again within this outer loop, right? If you have written some statement, execute those statements and again enter into this inner do while loop. Again it would be in loop, the same step, right? After exiting from this, again check the condition. If this condition is false, the outer loop condition is false, then also you will exit from the loop, right? Now, and if the condition is not true, this condition is not true, suppose at the first time only, but still we are going to enter into this loop because we are not going to check the condition at entry point, right? So at least once these statements would be executed. Now what should be the flowchart of this thing? See, first of all some statements would be executed because at first we are not going to check any condition, like we check in for and while loop. So statements would be executed here, right? Block of statements, you can write down here outer loop statements. These are outer loop, OL, outer loop statements, right? I am taking these outer loop statements here only, right? Now here I am writing outer loop statements, right? Now these statements would be executed. Now what would happen? Inner loop statements would be executed without checking any condition, and after executing of these statements, then we will check which condition? Inner loop condition first of all will be checked, right? Now if this is true, then again inner loop statement would be executed and this would be in loop. But if this inner loop condition, if this is false, then exit from this inner loop and we will check the outer loop condition. So here outer loop condition would be checked, right? If this outer loop condition is true, if this is true, then what would happen? Again control will go to this loop, means outer loop statements would be executed again, right? Same step, then enter in this inner loop, same step would be repeated. If this is false, this outer loop condition is false, then you are going to exit, or you can say end, or whatever you write here, statement X or statement ABC, control will go to those statement, right? So I hope you got the working of this loop with the help of this flow chart, right? Now let us take one example. With the help of program we are going to discuss this nested do while loop. Now see the working of this nested do while loop. At first I is 1 and j value is 3 in the memory, right? They have stored. I have initialized these. One is this do while loop we are going to enter. Again one more loop we are going to enter this, and directly we are going to print value of j. Value of j is 3. So in output screen what would be printed? 3 would be printed first of all. Now j minus minus. Now j becomes what? 2. Is this condition true? Greater than 0? Yes, condition is true. Again control will enter here. Again it would print value of j and j minus minus. Now it becomes 1. Condition true? Yes. Enter again. Print 1, 0. Now j minus minus 0. Now see, j greater than 0? No. Now condition is not true. Now what happens? Control will go out of this inner do while loop. After this inner do while loop, what statement we have written immediately after this? I plus plus, right? So now I is what? 1. Now I becomes 2, right? Now printf I. So now 2 would be printed. Now check the outer loop condition. Is I value is 2, 2 less than 4? Yes, condition is true. Control will enter again this outer loop. In this outer loop we are going to again enter into this inner loop and print value of j. Now j value is 0. 0 would be printed. Although condition is not true. See, inner loop condition is what? J should be greater than 0, but j is 0. Condition is not true, but still we are printing 0. Why? Because it is exit controlled loop. While entering we are not checking this condition. So j would be printed. Now j minus minus, j becomes minus 1. Now see, condition true? No. Minus 1 greater than 0? No. We are going to exit from the loop. I plus plus, I becomes now 3. 3 would be printed, right? Now again check the condition. 3 less than 4? Yes, condition true. Again enter into this outer loop, then this inner loop, print j. J is minus 1. Minus 1 would be printed. J minus minus, it becomes now minus 2. Is this condition true? No. Exit from this inner loop. I plus plus, I plus, it becomes 4. Print I. 4 would be printed. Is 4 less than 4? No. Condition is not true. Condition is not true, but still we are printing 4 because it is exit control loop. So now condition is not true. Now we are going to exit from the loop, right? So now this output you will get here. If I am wrong, then you can tell me in comment box, right? So this is what working of this do while loop. So now your assignment is, I want to modify this thing and I want to print here only minus minus j, right? And I am not writing this j minus minus in this loop, and here only I am printing what? I plus plus. I am not writing I plus plus here. Conditions are same. So now you have to tell me in comment box what output you will get, right? You dry run this program and check what output you will get. Then run it on your computer. First of all, dry run this, right? So now that's it for this video. Now from the next video I'm going to start those programs, because you are now aware about nested loops. So we are going to print those, we are going to write those programs, printing pattern programs, right? First of all, I'll discuss those programs, the logic on the whiteboard, and then I'll show you the output of those programs on that IDE, VS Code editor. So if you don't have VS Code on your laptop, please install it, as well as the compiler, means GW, right? So now I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.